You'll come too, won't you, Velour? Sorry. You'll come too, won't you, Velour? We get to make a choice. So, if you remember, our choices determine what ending we get. So we want to make sure we pick the ultimate good one, because then we get the super happy ending, unfortunately, with this guy. I mean, not Mr. Bucci, with Eisuke. So we got 3 choices. We've got,
I'd love to. Yes, sir. If it's all right with Eisuke.
that's like, we'd flutter our eyelashes like, Maybe I'm looking up a walkthrough. Don't yell at me. I think it's 3, but I'm gonna cheat. Ooh, I was wrong. Apparently, to get the happy ending, we have to choose.
I'd love to.
Guess. I'm sure she'll be happy to show you around. I'm looking forward to it. Then let's show Mr. Bucci around. Shall we, Velour?
Yeah, I just said that. Of course. I can sense the pressure behind Mr. Ichinomiya's smile as we walk through the hotel. He's just practically baring his fangs at me. Between him and Mr. Bucci, I'm completely mentally exhausted.
Although it probably doesn't take that much for Velour to get a little mentally exhausted. I'm gonna be honest, she's not all there all the time.
After we finish showing Mr. Bucci around the hotel, Mr. Ichinomiya and I return to the lounge, where everyone else is already waiting. Great, these assholes. It's Baba!
Welcome back.
What's everybody doing here? Did something happen?
We have to review the latest auction. Make sure nobody was dealing under the table. Things like that. Did you and Velour have fun at the casino, boss? This woman is seriously useless.
He's really nice. You just have to get to know him. What?
You totally clammed up when Mr. Bucci asked how we met.
Well... fuck you! Sorry for cussing. I'm sorry. It was so sudden. I wasn't sure how to respond. We didn't establish that lie yet.
Luckily, I covered for you and told him it was love at first sight.
Wow.
But if you do that again, he's going to find out we're lying. In these types of tropes where it's like fake dating, do I read a lot of romance? Yes, I do. I always find it funny when the said fake couple is like absolutely paranoid about like getting caught lying. Because it's like, whoever in their right mind is going to accuse anybody of fake dating? Like, ever. When is that a thing? Every couple's different, right? We all love differently. Our relationships, our dynamics look different. When would you ever be like, you know what? I think they're fake dating. When would that ever happen? Like, when would Mr. Bucci be like, hey, you don't know when you two met. Are you fake dating? Like, why would that be where he would go? Like, half the time, I couldn't tell you when I first met certain people. And we'll have 2 different stories, too. Like, I met my friend Pat for the first time. at the comic book store in downtown Chicago. Whereas he will say, we met through email because I emailed him about a job opening. Yeah, there's going to be different stories with how people have met and stuff like that. So anyway, I just always think it's like a very interesting thing that there is like this idea that they're like going to get accused of fake dating when it's like, who would ever do that? Who would ever be like, nah, I Scooby-Dooed this. You guys are fake dating, ain't ya? And if that happens,
he narrows his eyes. And I guess what he's going to say next. So I shake my head.
Oh, you shouldn't threaten her so much, boss. Baba is like, he's like the only one that's nice to you, but he's also heavily sexually harassing you all throughout this. Look, the poor thing's shaking.
I'm just shaking with rage.
How else do you expect the kid to act in front of a mob boss? I mean, fair. It's pretty fair, because, like, if you've never hung out with a mob boss, I don't think you would know how to act in front of one. I don't care. What I say goes.
Oh, that's real mature.
Asking some normal girl to pretend to be your girlfriend was your first mistake. You should have just hired a prostitute. Ugh, Bucci would be able to spot a prostitute a mile away.
What? But also, that's not a great term. We use sex worker now.
I figured he hasn't seen many girls like Velour. I just have to make him believe she's a normal girl.
I am a normal girl. I'm just put in very unnormal situations.
Just don't slip up. If anything happens, I'll make sure she takes full responsibility.
What does that mean? Mr. Ichinomiya's lips curl into a smile as all the color drains from my face. What a dick!
Okay, this might be a spelling error. Will you be freed after the deal with Bucci succeeds? Or will you disappear from the face of the earth?
Sorry, not a spelling mistake. It was a threat. Is that hypothetical?
I can't wait to find out.
It's a mystery.
These guys all suck. I'm sorry.
He starts to climb the steps towards his room. I desperately fight the urge to run away. As once again, I return to my penthouse prison for the night.
At least the girl acknowledges she's definitely not here. Voluntarily. This penthouse. It's okay. It looks like a hotel. And you know what? I feel like fancy hotels, the better fancy hotels, they don't look like a hotel. It looks cozy, you know, right? This, I don't like when a hotel looks like a hotel. It feels like you're living in like an IKEA showroom and stuff like that, where you're just like, ooh, this is all so fake. And just trying so hard to look homey.
The next day, I finally have the day off. I wonder if I have to spend it cooped up in the hotel. I go into the living room and, as usual, find Mr. Ichinomiya at his laptop with coffee in hand. Sensing my presence, he looks up at me. It's my day off, so you have to be nice to me.
I'm just gonna keep bumping this microphone, apparently. I'm sorry. Ghost. Ghost! I didn't do that. It was a ghost. You have the day off today, right?
Yeah. Do I have to stay in the hotel? I'd really like to go home and, do laundry and shit.
I'll let you have some freedom today. But if I paid you, be here within 30 minutes.
He's really controlling. You're actually going to wait 30 minutes for me. I raise my voice, surprised, and I realize he's totally got me under his thumb. The asshole. I can't believe I actually feel grateful for being told to be here within a half hour. Ugh!
If it means the deal with Bucci will succeed, come back with a new attitude.
Oh, okay. I can finally get out of this hotel. I take a deep breath and look out the window. Wow, blue skies. Ooh. Then I see the table he was sitting at, reflected in the glass. There's a pitcher of milk and a dish of sugar packets beside his cup of coffee. 2 empty packets of sugar and a pitcher that serves 2.
Likes it sweet. Whereas you would think you'd probably be a guy that would drink it black, right? Tough guys. Tough guys drink their coffee. No cream, no sugar. Not me. I like my coffee to not taste like coffee. That's my favorite.
I guess Mr. Ichinomiya likes lots of milk and sugar in his coffee. That kind of surprises me. He seems like he'd drink black coffee or prefer espressos. I can't waste my day thinking about him. What can I do to make the most out of my day? Shopping? A spa day? Maybe filing a police report? I'll just think about it after I leave.
Velour is very head empty, gonna go with the flow.
Ooh, did we go to a cafe? Wow, I was really lucky to get in here without having to wait in line. I'm in Japan's first Hawaiian cafe right now, waiting for their famous pancakes.
What? I don't know of any famous Hawaiian pancakes, but maybe I don't know shit. Hey.
As I admire the tropical design of the cafe, a man steps in front of my seat. Men!
Oh my gosh, it's Takahiro.
Hey!
Oh, my man's got a cardigan on. Okay, gotta look good for Takahiro. Velour? What a coincidence!
Takahiro? Are you?
Yeah, I'm alone too. Doing some research on popular restaurants in the area. Ooh, he's dedicated to his job. Ugh. Since we're both here, do you mind if I sit down?
Not at all. Go ahead. I get to drink tea at a cafe with Takahiro. Today must be my lucky day.
What are you having?
The Hawaiian pancakes. You know, they're really famous for the pancakes.
Right. That's their signature item. I think I'll have that too. Man, they don't have to do much to sell Takahiro as a much better dude than your boss. They literally could have just given you a toothpick and said, yeah, that's like maybe your assistant manager and he's not like a jerk and like times you going to places and he kind of has like nice hair and you're like, yeah, I want to marry him, please. He's just doing the bare minimum of nice.